left in the half. Here's Billups. No made baskets yet. And Embiid throws it down.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Anthony right side. Over Leonard. And no good, trying to use the glass. Well, we got a close game here in Los Angeles. Inside. He got a piece of it. It's intercepted. Here's Billups. Pass to Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Screen by Embiid. So they take the lead. Jordan's got 6 points.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
36 seconds left to play in the first half. McDaniels.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Back to Embiid. The shot. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Just another thing that makes Embiid unguardable. He can hit shots from any spot on the floor.
They set the pick. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that's good as he hits both shots. Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Billups. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Los Angeles up 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so Anthony will bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 1. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And here's Pippen. Right wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And Embiid with the block.
You're not going to have much success going at Embiid like that.
Now here's Jordan. Clock at 6. And it's good for 2. Jordan's got 8.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Bulls foul. Michael Jordan. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Williams. No points so far. Pass to Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead. Shoots from the right block. Oh, nice job, Embiid.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Anthony outside. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Here's Billups. Pass to Embiid. And a miss there on the triple. Anthony outside. Puts one up from 19. Again, Los Angeles.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
And here's Jordan. Lets it go from deep. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And he drives in. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
First personal foul. First team foul. Los Angeles foul. Jalen Williams.
And he makes the first.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Los Angeles leading by 3. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Whenever it's Harden running pick and rolls, you have to stop the ball first, ladies and gentlemen, or he will get you.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Artest. Now here's Jordan. Launches it. It's hauled in by Moncrief.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Leonard. Pass to Flag. Here's Artest. Chicago passing it around. Garnett no good. Anunoby with it. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And here's Adebayo. Outside Harden. Adebayo sets a screen. 5 to shoot. James Harden with a terrific move and the bucket. And it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 12 points in the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Harden surveying the D. Jackson the screen to the inside. Outside for Harden. Over Flag. Chicago with a rebound.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
They set a pick. Pass to Artest. From deep. On target from range.
3 points.
And now it's just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
And that's just superb awareness right there by the rookie Flag. That's kind of selfless attitude is big for team chemistry. Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Chicago making a switch here. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Chicago making a switch here.
Timeout, timeout.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Bulls. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Phillips. And he lays it up and in. And it's now only a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
And they're able to recover. Here's Pippen. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Butler taking his time here. Pass to Billups. Snatched away.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Outside McDaniels. Butler with a steal. Now Jones. With 1 on the clock. And the dunk by Jones. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Chicago ahead, up by 1. And time to step away quickly, but... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so here is Chicago. It's a 1-point game. And it's Butler off the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, a fearless finish from a fearless player. Jimmy making some noise.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Outside for Butler. Screen by Holmgren. Butler can't get it to go. Anthony with it. Now guarded by Butler. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here.
For Chicago, number 31, Joel Embiid.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Pass to Billups. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. To the paint. It's tipped. And they're running. Leonard outside. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Jones misses. Pass to Williams. Back to Anthony. Leonard pulls down the board. And here's Embiid. Butler on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Embiid. The shot by Butler, no good.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
To the inside. Anthony with a bucket.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. And coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Allie, thank you. There's a screen. Pass to Adebayo. Wide open look. Again, Los Angeles.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Rose with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively. Now here's Leonard. Now here's Embiid to win the run. Embiid elevates.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
And Jordan comes to help. Pippen outside. Here's Anthony. The bank shot, no good. Chicago trails by 3. Jordan up top to tie it up. The shot, no good. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Lakers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. From downtown, booyah! He sinks the triple.
I just love the ball movement.
Now Embiid. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Anthony! Oh, he can't connect from long distance. Chicago trails by 4. From 18 feet. Yes, sir! Sticks the J.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Okay, knockout!
Man!
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Man, good whistle there.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that gives him a lead.
Unable to knock them all down, but still, he puts them up by 1.
Now McDaniels. Now Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Yes! Using that window! Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Outside Butler. Here's Artest. Leonard. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when the time is short because he can handle the pressure.
Anthony fires. Oh, he nailed the jumper.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
When you talk wings, Butler is a top-notch passer. He has a great understanding of the game.
Anthony.
Yeah, and you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And the second of two is good. And that ties this game up.
He got the big one to tie it up, but really wanted to put them in front.
Screen by Leonard. Shoots a three. It's money from deep.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Anthony. He's off from three. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. Zoe comes up empty, missing both.
Oh, that could have been the end of it. Instead, he hands them a lifeline.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Here's McDaniels. Takes a three. No good. And so Chicago takes the win. And they barely squeezed